We are poor. We are in debt. And another thing is that I haven't been doing researches for ages. I need to start doing research, but we don't have the money. Great. No, we don't have money. Yes. And yes.
Is locking together some of these Technic boxes, and then so we can attach wheels. I'm just going to use a few of these.
Welcome to the United States Grand Prix. We're in Austin, but there are no wild cowboys on the track this weekend, just some serious horsepower. It's sure to be a race to remember.
Looking at the constructors' standings, it's Williams who are currently in the lead. And with round 19 kicking off, teams can almost see the finish line of the season.
Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
Come on, guys, let's go move. Okay. Question: how do you think equate to cloning? It's in the DNA of the BC. How do you not know this? I don't think. Oh my God! What do you think?
There's tension in the air today, so it must be time for qualifying.
A stable platform while snaking through the high-speed sequence of corners is vital in the early part of a Circuit of the Americas lap. And during qualifying, drivers will want to have good aerodynamic grip and pinpoint accuracy so as to not lose valuable time through those turns.
So as we head into this qualifying session, Karun, how do you think Lando's going to be feeling?
They must be feeling good after their fast lap times in practice. Confidence can do great things for a driver, so I'm excited to see how they handle qualifying.
Buckle up then, folks. It's almost time for qualifying.
Look at Doug. He lost, I want to say, what was that, 4? I don't know how many points he had, but he lost stuff.
Okay, so let's look up practice 2. Oh, Piastri's engine is gone, so is Sainz. What? G1.
Let's get started.
Right, let's some Piastrian outlap.
Radio check. Yeah, that's loud and clear.
Work your brakes and tyres.
Copy.
Track position's good.
Right, let's send signs out.
It's me, Matt. Yeah, I got something came up recently. I haven't seen it on the doctor
Oh,
Come on. You ain't
Radio check.
got it, man. Chill, but
Hello.
it's not just me. It's good. Arnold. Don't listen to him. Everything's fine. Matt is just upset.
Yeah, all good.
Arnold. Wait, Arnold
Just a steady build up of temps now.
Okay.
As long as I don't mind. 10:47
oh, is that an Aston behind us? Well, behind us,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I
it
know.
is.
Yeah.
That's me.
So I got a little thing. Okay. Yes. That's good because I will get lost tonight. I definitely. I got 4 gas meters. Yeah. I tried. I was gonna run it up, bro. I was gonna show. Look at the little thing. It's sensitive in my personal. I want to do good thing.
So I think we'll be clear.
You know, yeah, but arrive at the destination.
Go push.
Shift to exit. Okay, so we're gonna make 8 deliveries. It says my face is blocked. What's gonna happen? Get the package out, maybe? It's number 249. Goes to house 249. Can't mess it up.
Piastri is now on a lap.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully no one holds signs up either. He's going on a lap,
No track clear ahead.
but Joe is now going out. He's now coming out of the pits.
What are these guys doing?
Alright, Joe, what are you doing?
I know.
Joe, what are you doing? You idiot.
Okay, so just keep an eye on the delta and just be slightly negative if you can.
Just a bit quicker than everyone else. If Signs still somehow goes second, I will be amazed if he still somehow goes second.
Off the pit lane.
Limiter on. Stopping box engine off.
Yeah, copy.
Car is off.
Uh,
Yellow flag ahead. Yellow flag's ahead.
Okay, copy.
is that the McLaren? Oh no, it was Joe. Ah! That deserved. Deserved.
I really did a big mistake.
Why did he sound like that? Where was Joe? Oh, he's only just in front. Oh, when he's in the fifth. Bah. Bah.
Focus on your marks.
Joe, can you get out the way? Joe, get out the way. Thank you. You're not the star of the show, mate. Are you ever? No. Well, let's signs, and then we'll send Yashi out afterwards.
Okay, track clear. Track clear. Push this lap.
It's actually traffic. Okay, let's go push.
Right there, in there, good. Green, yellow. Oh, well, Piastri doesn't seem like to be improving. But we're still going to make him finish the lap anyway. Sainz is going to go over the line for P3.
Currently P3.
Good.
Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
What was his lap? 1:33.1.
Currently.
Oh, Piastri set a
Building on the
couple
way in.
seconds, third sector line. Oh. Okay. I don't think he improved on Alright, Max. Look, ready? Purple, purple. Oh. Oh. Yellow, yellow. You ain't improving either. Oh, for God's sake. I don't like this game. We practically improved by like a 10 of that last time. How has the Astons? How are the Astons there? They're terribly good. They're terrible. First of all, they hold up signs. So that's great. I really hope both Astons get knocked out of this. That would be fun. Let's not get held up.
Let's go in now.
Yep. Copy.
Well, we got held up.
Eyes on left.
Massively. We massively got held up there. We got held up so much that lap. Despite this, it was just a joke. It was a joke. And of course, you know, those fast because we had a lap that didn't get intervened. Yes. How's the short thing? First, mate. Please say we don't get held up this time. I don't think we will. Look, see, they're both improving. Piastri, how have you gone slower than an RB? An RB is shit. Bro, how is Sergeant makes Q4? How on earth is, to be honest, not doing this? Yes.
Yeah, currently P1.
Cool.
Currently P1.
Brilliant lad. What a lad. What the hell? Max goes slowest. Never mind. because there's someone called Logan Sargent who shouldn't even be in it by now, and he's gone over a second slower than Max, who is next. That's obviously fake. I doubt these two are going to improve, but if they somehow improve, fuck it. It's going to rain anyway, so just put them on new softs. And anyway, grip is going up, so that means grip is improving. I'm going to try and be one of the last cars out without having to let Piastri. Get Piastri out. Get Sainz out. Go. Sainz, don't let them by. Good. Right.
Confirm no threats.
They are starting their laps. Final laps. Please, they should. They should. And they're not. How is Piastri not improving? Okay, right, well, so what I've just learned is that Piastri does no longer know how to qualify, and Sainz has just gone faster. Well, no one is improving, so... Sainz been... Yeah, if only he would have gone quicker in the first sector. Imagine how much quicker. Imagine how quick he would have done. What was it, like a 1:31.0? Oh my days, that was off. A 1:31.7. That's insane. He's 5/10 off of his teammate. No, not off. He's 5/10 in front of his teammate. There we go. And he's 2 and a bit tenths. I think that 2.5 tenths in front of second place.
We're not far off now here in Austin as the drivers ready themselves for this 56-lap race.
The Circuit of the Americas is definitely a track that rewards bravery on the brakes, just like when Lewis Hamilton passed Sebastian Vettel unbelievably late here to take the win in 2012.
The Circuit of the Americas has it all. Twists and turns, steep climbs, fast corners, and a power-hungry Sector 2. Quite a headache to balance, even if teams will be looking at maximising downforce overall. It's race day, with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
Just... Rain starts there, so then don't go in as early. There you go. And then don't go soft at the end, you dumbass. Enters to the ends. Like this. Look at this strap. Beautiful, beautiful strap. Well, good luck. Please do better. especially Piastri. Well, I don't know how Sainz coming through. He's already in pole.
That's Oscar Piastri after what was a very exciting Grand Prix.
Yeah, just shy of a podium, but fourth is still a respectable finish.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
The third win of the season has to...
Can I skip it, please? I'm pressing skip, you can see that.
Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot.
Can I skip it, please? I don't want to watch it. I want to skip it. I want to skip it. Can I skip it?
And with that, our time in
Hurry up! I don't want to watch this. I could have been done over half a minute ago. Hurry up. Stop zooming out and just end it. But yes, I know what the track looks like. How the hell is Magnussen second? Mate, he's a shit driver. He's shit. How the fuck? It makes sense. These simulated races don't make any sense. They don't. They literally don't. How do they both get 12 points? How? How's that possible? How did Sainz get 12 points? He got 10 along with the fastest lap. You know what? Wait. Are we giving points for pole position? I don't know if we are. I don't know. I don't know if we are or not. And we only lose money. Fuck. That's not what we want. We don't want to lose money. Yep, don't care. I know that. I'm not blind. What is it? No, really, I'm not blind. Yes, look at it, yes, I know. I'm not dumb, not blind. What? We are still in the negatives as well. We need to start getting wins. We have the car. Where are the drivers? Come on. We have the car. We have the car to get podiums and wins. Why aren't we?
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice...
Right, let's look at practice.
Radio check.
Copy.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
And let's try and get these brakes fired up again.
Copy. Brakes on balance.
Copy, copy.
Straight out, check is clear. And then go push.
Okay, track clear. Track clear. Good to go. Cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
Oh, it's the pillow.
Limiter on. Stop in the box.
Yeah, piddly.
Okay, so box, stop on the box, increase that road check, and switch off.
They're both. Oh my days. They will both be on the old tyres. They'll do another lap on the old tyres. Or shall I lock up? So I can open actually. I could have gone down this. Let's go out now. And then send some. Behind the south. What? Really, Gasly? Really? 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 Science is going fast. Yashi was nowhere near improved. Oh my days. He was like 5 seconds off the... How badly did he get held up in sector 1? What?
Oh, with tape or
5 seconds off?
Oh, good.
Right, let's send Piastri out. And then send Sainz out. Okay, neither of them will be held up. Good. Thank God.
Currently P1.
Currently P1.
Right, Piastri had a really good game. Usually it's Piastri ahead. Let's send them out again. Oh, thanks a lot, Sonoda, for being an arsehole.
That's currently P3. Okay, that's a good lap.
I hope Sonoda don't improve. Both McLaren's out. Oh, that's way too close. Oh, well, Josh is done for. That could help Piastri.
Currently P1.
How's Piastri really off
P4.
pace? I don't understand how Piastri's so much off the pace right now. Right, we'll make them a bit further apart this time. Well done.
Okay, that did put you P1 for the moment.
Yeah, okay.
We are P2 currently. Okay, I think that's a pretty
For
good lap.
God's sake, Joe, go away.
Yeah, copy.
Here on the outskirts of Doha, the teams are preparing for the 57 laps of this evening's race.
Formula One first came to Qatar in 2021.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. Logan Sargent, definitely one to keep an eye on today.
They sit in 17th, and let's be honest, no one wants to be at the back of the pack. But can they impress us here?
Here we go. It's time to go racing. We're all set here in Losail. And it's lights out and away we go.
Okay.
Just run to your side, ding 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 ding. Ring ding ding ding. Okay, right. Piastri gets past Sainz. It makes sense because Piastri is on the soft, so it makes sense. I don't understand. Somehow the AI always just gets in the DRS. Oh,
They were quite low in the
finally, they've stayed away.
Caution on the lap 3.
Copy.
Hopefully this means we could just have a nice, enjoyable race without anything to worry about. What I... okay. The Sonoda is already catching Sainz, and it's only been 2 laps. Even though I think Sonoda's cooking his tyres more than Sainz is cooking his softs. To be honest. Wow, Max is really cooking his softs. 77 already. What sort of Red Bull strategy is Red Bull doing? What sort of Ferrari strat is Red Bull doing? Red Bull? Nah. Yeah, grip will be improving, so hopefully that means less chance of crashing and that. And they can push a bit more into corners. Oh yeah, that we are just fine. They're both chilling, man. They're chilling.
You just introduced 3 seconds of liftoff around the lap.
Copy.
I don't want lift off, just drive normally. No need to push. With 3.5 seconds
You
in
are doing
front.
a good job managing all your tyres.
Okay.
Oh, someone there. What? I think it was someone running right.
Now this, I think, was at turn 13. And that's where they slightly run off the track. Really, they must be careful.
Slightly? Bro was taking a whole nother racing line. Yes! That is love. That is every manager's dream to hear. When their drivers are 1-2 and then the person in third has a mechanical fault. Because now he's just gonna be slow. And hopefully Max, I'm hoping Sonoda will just slow Max down. I'm assuming Max will try to do a major undercut on all of us. But I think... What? I feel like these two are taken out to the same lap. Hold on. Strategy. Lap 17. Okay. So yeah, they are literally pitting. It's just that they are literally pitting at the exact same lap. It's just that Sainz is just having bad time. But think of it though. Sainz is doing an extra stop.
Thoughts on tyres?
I'm happy with tires.
And Sainz might start to be catching Piastri because he has but 6% better tyres than he does. That's insane. It's been 8 laps and Piastri's tyres are almost half gone. That's insane. Guitar kills your tyres. This track likes your tyres to be gone, pretty much. Right, this is what I like. Tsunoda isn't catching Sainz, and Verstappen isn't catching Tsunoda, which means we have more pace than both of them. This shows pretty much our actual pace, this does. This shows our pretty much our actual pace, which is good. All they need to do is just chill. They don't need to do anything. Oh my gosh. Both Ferraris are out of points. Charles must be so sad. I don't know why, but every career mode I've done in F1 24, Ferrari's always the team that does crap. There's probably been once or twice where Red Bull does crap. McLaren never does crap. But most times, Ferrari does crap. So does Mercedes. And then Red Bull start to do worse. But McLaren just stays at the top. Always. It's a bit weird. It is weird. It is honestly weird.
P1 currently.
Right. So, if Piastri pits now, 24 seconds, he will come out just between maybe Ocon Norris or Norris and Lawson.
Okay, put out.
But if Sainz pits, 28 seconds, so he will come out P10. He will. I don't really want to come out in traffic. I'm hoping kind of everyone else starts to pit before us. Because I don't want to be in traffic. I really don't want to. We are having this race. We are having a good race. I don't want it to be ruined. Why? How is Tsunoda catching? How does Tsunoda catch on those sides? Right, push a bit,
Overtake
please.
is available. Overtake
Please
available.
push.
Copy.
I'm sorry.
The window is open.
Tsunoda is catching signs on those tyres. How? How?
Yep, all good.
He is catching a lot.
Copy.
We are out of
Can you
DRS.
do a bit more, please? Right.
Yeah, increase your gap again.
I ain't having this. The AI is cheating. There is no way Tsunoda is catching that much. What is the last lap? He's 2 seconds quicker, and he has a mechanical fault. That should not be happening. Car condition. It's his engine as well. It's his engine as well. How? I don't understand that.
Box this lap.
Copy. Box.
We'll make Sainz put next lap. Because we can afford a double stack. It's just that
Box this lap.
there's no heat. It's better trying to save those tyres. It is. Unless I'm hoping. I don't know how Max is still out. I feel like he should have came in. He should be in.
Oscar, pit left.
Right. Piastri will come out in front of Norris behind Perez. So P6 he will. He'll come out P6. Sainz, I don't know. Right. Please be a good stop. Please. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Good stop.
Your race Perez pit
Max
exit.
hasn't even got in his pit box yet. Come on. He comes out in front of Perez. Come on. Right. Push a bit to try and pull away from Perez as well. Try and push, please. He's coming out in traffic. Well, he hasn't came out, it's just that he's going to have to deal with Perez now a lot. Yep. He's now having to deal with Perez.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Copy.
Please try and get past Piastri. Right, he's catched up to Joe as well. Good. Never mind, he hasn't. Sonoda's in. Great, it's good. All they've done is pretty much swap tires they have. It's just that Piastri is not pushing his hards, he's just casually driving. Another good thing is that they are within 13 seconds of Tsunoda.
Currently P3.
Tsunoda's going to come out like 10 seconds behind them. Even more, I think.
Gap at
He's
4.2.
he
Checo
ain't.
the car behind.
Stop ain't doing a one
So
stop.
get Checo behind that.
It is
2.8.
pretty much impossible. It is impossible to do a one stop here.
Tyres have stabilised now.
Sainz has to do a 3 stop. So I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that the lowest it can be is only 2 stop. Unless you conserve your tyres the entire time, you are not doing a 1 stop. You ain't. Unless you completely conserve your tyres the entire race, you ain't doing a 1 stop. Right, I want to see if Tsunoda proves me wrong. If Tsunoda is... No, he ain't. He's done 22 laps on those mediums. He will have to... I feel like he's going mediums, hards, softs. Or mediums, softs, then hards. If he goes softs now, that is good, because then he's burning through his best tyre. And that means he won't have to do that again. Sainz has gone through his worst tyre, and now he's doing the rest, which are best. And then Piastri's doing his worst tyre now. He stayed out. He stayed out. His tyres are going to be cooked. I will laugh so bad if Tsunoda gets a puncture. I will laugh so bad. Well, this is the issue though, is that Sainz is on new tyres, so he's going to be... he's on faster tyres, so he's going to be catching Piastri. I don't know who to let past. Because obviously, Sainz is quicker, but then literally after a few laps, Sainz will be slower. There we go, now Tsunoda's in. Took them a while before deciding to pit. I really hope he comes out behind Verstappen. Please be a bad stop. Please come out behind Max. Please. Will you come out behind Joe? No, just in front of him. Alright, well, we are chilling. So now Tsunoda's practically a whole pit stop behind. Look, he's on softs, ready? Tsunoda's on softs, yeah. He's already done 3%, and that's his outcome. He is cooking those tyres, he's pushing. I know for a fact he's pushing. He's already wasted 6% on those tyres, he is 100% pushing. I don't think it's not attack, I think it's just aggressive. I don't think he's attacking. Otherwise, he would already be in the 80s by now, if he was aggressive. Well, attack. Right, no more spectating the short king. Right, this is the changeover point now. Sainz was catching Piastri, but his tyres have worn off now. If Sainz could just put in Piastri's DRS, that would have been great.
The tire feels good for your info.
This is what... Yellow, we don't want to say... Oh, Hamilton spun or locked up, I think. Oh no, it's Charles.
So this is what happened.
I thought Hamilton did.
And it was involving Leclerc this
I saw
time.
Hamilton go down a
Things were
place.
going smoothly. And there's the lockup. What caused that, I wonder?
Oh. That's one thing you don't want. Especially at this track, you do not want to spin, lock up, collide, and need to build your tyre wear. You don't want... This track, you can afford mistakes, but at the same time, you really don't want to. It's okay to afford mistakes because you have a low chance of crashing into a wall with that, but it's a higher chance of your tyre wear dropping at 15%. Even if a lock-up. It's Sainz pushing to getting it into Piastri's DRS. Because Sainz's tyres are now almost 10% worse than Piastri's. What's happened now? Oh, Drogovic spun.
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead.
Drogovic spun. Don't need to watch it. Mercedes' engine's terrible. Well, they aren't really because we're using their engine, but for some reason, for Mercedes, their engine is crap. They both have major mechanical faults. Right. Because I don't want Sainz catching Piastri, I'm going to make Piastri push on his ERS.
Copy.
It's just because I don't want Sainz to get DRS on Piastri, because then I know they will find. They will easily find. Please just keep pushing Piastri, try and get away from Sainz. Stack and lock up. Good. Right,
So gap 1.5. Head down.
Oh, have they lapped Drogovic? Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, it's Porsche. No, he's out. Well, Sainz won't have to deal with this lap traffic because he's pitting this lap. Is he? Wait, no.
Currently P2.
Because we made him go a lap longer on the hard, so we'll make him pit next lap. We'll make him push on this inlet. There's a Red Bull behind you. So if
box this lap.
If Sainz pits, he'll come out in front of Joe. If he pits, and if it's a good stop. This is the issue. Sainz, when he pits, he still needs to pit again, and that is a chance of a bad pit stop. Piastri only needs to pit one more time. Piastri only needs to pit one more time.
Gap is at 2. Keep your head down.
I might keep Piastri out for another lap, because it looks like he can waste this cards a lap longer, so then it saves his mediums a bit. Signs will be in next lap. And he's pitting this lap. And we're just going to make him this will probably game in DRS
Okay, so it's closing up a little bit.
Piastri, but it don't matter. Okay, Mag fastest lap somehow. Oh, I think he just got in it, but it won't matter anyway. He will come out. He might. Yeah, he'll put. If this is a good stop, he'll come out in front of Joe. He will come out ahead of Joe. If this is a good stop. Yes. And he should just come out in front of Joe. There's Joe. Oh, he comes out well ahead. We'll make him push so then Joe won't catch at all.
Okay.
The thing is though, is that obviously Sainz still has to pit. Sainz still has to pit again. He does. He has to pit again. I'm hoping these two pit, so then Sainz won't have to deal with them. What's their type? Oh, Max will pit probably like the next lap or two. Sainz might have to deal with Tsunoda. He might. It just depends how quickly he catches Tsunoda, to be honest. Oh, Max is in this now. Oh. Reacting to Sainz. It's a good stop by Red Bull. Fair enough. Right. Only 2 more pit stops and then the team is done for the stop. Almost said so then the team's done for the rest of the season. I was about to say, oh my god. We have ages ago, but we're halfway through the year. How quickly? Oh, he's catching like 1.5 seconds a lap. He's catching 2 seconds a lap. Holy! What? He's just gone far. Round the outside, on the outside. Hit him.
You're looking good at the moment.
Who is that? Is that Sergeant? Thank you so much, Sergeant. You're a lifesaver. Literally, like those things called lifesavers. Those. That's what Sergeant is. He is still a part of our team. Oh my days. Right, George, please get out of the way. You literally have a terminal fault. You're gonna have to retire, you know. If he makes a smoke screen in front of Sainz, thank you. Then use that off on, and then there's no one in front of him for a while. Good. Piastri will pit in like the next 4 laps. Sainz will pit on this as well. I need to be right back, but I don't want to leave these 2 alone in case it's a safety car. But I'm gonna pause it. I'll be right back. the Mercedes are out. Both Mercedes are out. Oh, let's. Oh. The Mercedes are done for. Ocon, very politely get out of the way. Please. Thank you. Piastri's going to deal with that, which is Bottas.
Tyre management is good.
Skip some time. We have some nice extra fuel to waste as well. Wow! Charles is having a terrible race. Oh my. Okay, Piastri. Hit for mediums. Next lap.
Yeah, currently P1.
Right. Sonoda's pitting. Please be a bad stop. Please be a bad stop. Please be a bad stop. Please be a bad stop.
Box.
Please be a bad stop.
Copy. Box.
Please. Swear to God be a bad stop, please. No, okay. It's fine. It's gone hard. There's not even 20 laps left. Is that a Sainz now lapping Charles? That is mad embarrassing. 2024. Sainz and Charles were teammates. 2025. Sainz leaves Charles for us, Williams. 2026. Charles now sees his teammate again, but not fighting with him. Sainz has lapped him. Funny. Charles, maybe you should ask to come to Williams. We won't accept him. We are happy with our... I am happy with our people, with like Piastri and Sainz. I'm happy with these two. I'm really happy with these two. You're pitting this. Oh, we're going... Oh. Right, Gasly must have pushed. Because the last Francis lap was a 129, that was a 127. So, whether Piastri's in. Piastri might actually come out ahead of Max. He could. If he does, oh no, it's going to be a bad stop.
Too close on exit.
That's fine, it's just that he's going to have to fight Max. He's going to have to deal with Max then. Shouldn't be too hard because he has all this extra
We
stuff.
think you can reduce lifting coast.
Yeah, copy.
Currently low on pack.
Copy.
So if we can catch Max, I don't know why that's taking so long.
Increase lifting coast.
Copy.
Right.
Just use the overtake.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't get past. He can't get
Have
past
to drop
Max.
some temp on the tyres.
Right. Sainz pit next lap. Just go aggressive.
Okay, so box.
Yeah, help me to box.
Overtake when you need.
Copy.
And he's already pulled away. Good, good, good.
Pack is currently low.
Yep. Copy.
Billy.
Right. Now Sainz is going to try and catch Verstappen in not many laps.
Less of a lift.
Purple, come on, Sainz. Come on. Yes. That's what I wanted him to do as well. Because he was...
Small spin.
I was so scared. So I saw that. And he just kept spinning. It looked like he was going to hit the wall. I'm so glad he didn't.
There's a big accident on the start-finish straight.
Right, let's see if it was actually on the start-finish straight. Let's see. Oh, it was. Okay, right, fair. Ooh. Oh. I think that'll be a penalty for Gasly. He just turns in on Perez, to be honest. Right. Oh no, it was Perez's fault. Right, this is what I want to find funny. Sainz spun, lost around 4 seconds to, probably more, to Max. He is now almost back in DRS.
Increase at liftoff.
Copy.
And he's got past. He's already broken DRS. Does that not prove our car will win? Does that not prove how quick our car is? Where's Piastri? He's at the front of this train. He's lapped Perez. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, to be honest, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Piastri lapped him quite easily there. Sainz will get held up. I think Piastri will win this unless he spins. Penultimate lap. I think.
Cool the tyres.
Yeah, this lap and then next are 2 more laps.
To go.
Yep. 2 more laps, and then you have won the race, Piastri, by a good margin as well. Sainz, in the matter of not even 10 laps, spins right behind Max, pretty much like a second and a half behind Max.
Yeah,
Catches up to Max, overtakes him, and then makes a 10-second gap. Despite Max having worse tyre wear, but still. If Piastri somehow catches Lawson on the final lap,
you are doing a good job managing.
That would be insane. That would just be incredible. If Piastri somehow catches Lawson and overtakes him, well, laps him, I will be amazed. No, he won't, okay. Lawson will just get out of this.
Tyres are 5 from our side.
Lawson will just get out of it. Lawson, you're lucky. You're lucky this time. You're lucky this time.
You should be proud of that one, mate. Well done.
Well done, everyone. Thank you.
I think that was our first 1-2, or if not, our second.
Okay, that's the checkered flag. P2.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Fantastic. Okay, mate, so into the pit lane.
Now, wasn't it an excellent showing from Oscar Piastri?
That was a really well-executed race, I thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. The man from down under, Oscar Piastri, heads up to our podium.
It gets even better for the team, with both drivers scoring a podium finish this weekend.
And that picture right there brings together the podium finishers for the Qatar Grand Prix. Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race, but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
So then, our time in Losail is now up.
And for the next round, Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park Lake.
Oh, what a race. Piastri went from third to first, and Sainz went from first to second. I got fastest lap. What does this do in the standings? Okay. Max is still in front of Sainz. No Piastri. Okay. Oh, they're on the same points. Oh. Okay. Yes, I know we're still in debt. Yes, I know we're still in debt. I have to keep telling me like twice a year. I know. Yeah, this is probably where our cards will start becoming more less competitive. ATR period ending soon. I can't even buy. I can't get anything with this ATR period, mate. I'm still in the negatives.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix.
Oh, it's a sprint. I swear this is like our first sprint. At the end of this season, we get a lot of sprints. But this is like our first sprint. Let's just go. No, let's just go right to sprint place.
Well, it's a different format this weekend, with a sprint set to spice up today's events.
And of course, the big incentive here is getting a few extra points on the board, with the top finishers in the sprint set to add to their championship tally.
Okay. No aggressive, no just normal. Okay. That's what it seems like. And we ain't gonna waste probably the only self cards we have. And yeah, forget it. First and third. Okay. I'm gonna manage to sprint again.
All the drivers on the grid about to take to Melbourne for the sprint. It's lights out and away we go.
It's critical, yeah, we take.
Copy.
And Piastri's already in second. Okay, we aren't in the kill yet. Right.
Okay.
Right.
We're quite low in the pack at the minute.
Yeah.
I don't want science fights. I think Piastri is actually the faster driver right now.
Let's increase lifting coast.
Copy.
We are out of DRS.
Yeah.
Pack's on the low side now.
Copy.
They are one push, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I've just realised it's Magnussen that's also in third, it's not Sonoda.
Okay, so I have to use the overtake now.
Yep. Copy.
Well, Sonoda's in a race of his own, pretty much. Whilst, oh my god, I can't speak. Whilst Charles is having to defend for his life from Norris to Joe, Perez, Porchel, Ocon, Gasly, George, Dragovic, but yeah. You know, but you get that.
There's another 10th or 2 at the minute, that would be good.
Oh. I'll try to get these two to push so we can pull away from like K-Mag and that, but we couldn't.
You need to look after the front left, it's quite hot.
Copy.
It's quite hot.
Rear tyres are starting to overheat.
Yep.
And someone says Sonoda. Sonoda has an issue.
We can start reducing lift and coast.
Copy.
So lifting coast level 3.
Copy.
No.
Come on, mate.
Oh no, this is all going down. This is all going bad. This is all going bad. Full attack. Full attack.
Keep at it. Currently P3.
Just full
Car
push,
Piastri.
full push, full push. Dive bomb. No.
There you go.
Wow.
And a brilliant sprint win for Oscar Piastri today.
And what a well-deserved P1 finish that was. Absolutely outstanding.
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
These days, it's a much faster layout here at Albert Park, and teams need to focus on getting high and medium speed cornering right to set a good qualifying time.
As far as Carlos Sainz is concerned, Karun, how do you think he's doing?
If you compare them with their teammate, there's not a big difference between the two. I think they'll be hungry to impress today.
Let the competition commence.
That's everything.
For me, step one would just be getting into Disneyland with my tech. They're famously tight security. If I manage to do that, step two would be making it through the park, avoiding any security guards on my way to Space Mountain. And finally, for step three, I would need to sneak onto the ride itself while avoiding any suspicion to make my childhood dream come true. And if all this seems like overkill, wish science. For step one, I took an oversized jacket and a little pocket inside where I could fit this inside it, like the slide-lit shuffle ball that really sells. Because they make you walk through metal detectors, I disguised and temporarily placed my device through a bunch of my camera, and just had to hope it wouldn't get discovered. And even though this moment of truth was terrifying, I knew I just needed to play it cool. Like that. And the security was, in fact, extremely tight. Alibi is tight. One down. Now I decided to make it all the way over to Space Mountain without arousing the suspicion of any of the park security, which is a lot more than you might think because it's a well-kept secret. Disney employs a bunch of security officers dressed up in plain clothes as normal park goers, so I could trust no one. So it intends inside the room. Alright, 2 down, now for the hard part. Now we've inside the building. We tried to explain why my jacket looks like this when you do it into a camera. Because that is a really tiny portable LiDAR scan. So it's shooting out 640,000 laser pulses per second to fully map the surroundings. That's what the legality of this. Check the back of your ticket. It says you have to obey all the park rules. If you check the website for the rules on forbidden items, it says you can't bring in shoes with wheels, stun guns, or cremated remains. Yeah. Well, you'll notice the forbidden items list makes no mention of chest-mounted LiDAR scanners. Objectively, I'm not breaking any laws of precisely mapping out this entire ride into the nearest package. So I'm sneaking past the last security. Let's find the rules. This is probably a good time to point out the final box here in this control room watching all the infrared see-in-the-dark cameras was the one I was most afraid would shut down the whole operation. Because when we tested this out to see how inconspicuous the LiDAR would be, you see here, not buried, as it lights up the whole place like a Christmas tree. By the way, you should know LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, whereas radar is radio. Basically, it's like having a bunch of filters inside the shell, shooting all around the room. We expect to fire one of them and see how long it takes to produce the close to the light. That's that time it will tell us how far away we are.
Currently P1.
Keep focus on the brakes on the way now.
Copy.
You are P3. Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy, copy.
And this works because the speed light is so fast. Slow time way down, so the time it takes the laser to turn it on takes 4 slow-mo seconds. Then you can wait 30 minutes on the slow-mo exactly which laser to even if it takes 640,000 times a second. And with that, we time for the execution phase of Secret Unstoppable. Here, Larry station. They stopped the route. And all flags have been fumbled. Not that much because before I get what to do, bigger. This is Mission accomplished. That's like that drink.
He's coming through. Closing quickly.
Oscar in.
Limiter up. Stopping the box engine off. Yeah, piddly.
Stop on the mark, switch off.
Like Haunted Mansion, and continuing my data. Years later, this is from the LiDAR you're wearing, Jack. Get out of here. All of this is totally in the dark. Now, what's really cool is you can visualize what was recorded as the ride progresses. So here, it makes sense of what the LiDAR was seeing in real time as the ride progressed on. But what's even cooler, though, is you can now use that data to make an actual tabletop 3D model of Space Mountain with the help of our army of 3D printers. So for the first time ever, this question mark stays were numbered. Now, so while the 3D printers were hard at work, we also reviewed the data we captured from the Haunted Mansion run, where we made 2 super interesting discoveries. The first is that the initial room they take you in is really just a fancy elevator so they can get you underground to transport you to the real ride, which actually isn't in this house at all. So when you go down this hallway, you're walking under this hill you see here. So by the time you load onto the ride, you're totally outside the park. But if that's true, there should be some evidence for this besides our scan. And sure enough, there is. Because if you look back at this shot of the hill, you can actually see just the corner of some kind of large building. And if you check that answer on Google Maps, you can see this entire massive above-ground warehouse ride actually takes place that matches up perfectly with our LiDAR scan, which is just super clever engineering by the super talented Disney Imagineers. And the second discovery is they use a lot of super thin, nearly invisible curtains they project on that create a lot of the illusions, like these flying ghosts. And while you're on right here, there's no hiding from the LiDAR scan. And so you can imagine there are some incredible real-world applications for this LiDAR technology. Like every day when your phone scans your face to unlock itself, or when archaeologists use from the sky, or for example...
Super steady, slowing down.
Yep, copy.
In cars. And as you might have guessed, this car automatically saved itself from crashing because it uses a LiDAR sensor, which, as you can imagine, would have saved Wile E. Coyote a lot of years ago.
Yep, copy.
And the reason it works so well is because it's updating that point cloud of 640,000 laser measurements every second to the brain of this car, showing exactly what's in front of it. In fact, it works so well that you can see here, I can maneuver all around these obstacles in real time with all the windows blacked out, looking just at that point cloud in a VR headset. Yeah, easy bike guy. My Tesla on autopilot, however, only relies on super cameras and its top distance navigate. So see if that type is just useful. So skill. 6-part LiDAR versus camera head-to-head face-off, culminating in history for Tesla versus car physics test. Okay, so we're starting out with the car with the LiDAR. First test, it's just a kid standing in the road. Not sure why he's doing that. Very unsafe. Want to be extra careful. The testing speed was 40 miles an hour, which meant the LiDAR would have to detect the kid and then slam on the brakes at least 60 feet in front of it. And it turned out, that's all. That was this is a terrible feeling running straight at a kid, but suicide. We are up to speed, and with just simple cameras, the Tesla was speeding fast, but did detect the kid. Just not in time to fully hit the brakes. Oh no! Just even a crash lands fan! Now, if you're a Tesla owner, there's your life, because we were relying on the automatic emergency braking system to stop for the car. Because it was the driver paying full attention while fully driving the car, release the brakes, it's 100% shorter than while the brake falls off. The alternative is autopilot. That assumes the driver isn't paying much attention, and while the downside is it's way more big than braking full confidence. That was ridiculous. The upside is you're less likely to be charged with manslaughter. Because you can see here on autopilot,
So
it
close to
actually
zero, but
stops
negative.
So I decided to be nice and call the small
Select
one
go
fun,
in
and
that.
then I'd be even nicer by using the more conservative autopilot on the Tesla for all the remaining tasks. Such as this one, where we would now simulate the kid dashing out from behind a parked car using some clever engineering, giving the cars less than a second to identify the mannequin and stop the speed. This is gonna end up. I wonder why that happened. Another line today. Now we 40 miles an hour, there goes the ball, and impressively, it stopped one minute to spare. Good job, Tesla. Which meant we were all tied up heading into round 3, the fog range. Optically, with my own eyes, I could no longer see that there's a kid through this fog. The LiDAR has no issue. This will be interesting. Okay, here we go. Wall of fog. Once through the fog, coming with a very sudden break. Afterwards, we saw the mannequin was not only still standing, he was casting a really cool long shadow. If the lasers don't pass through solid objects, it's like how you can cast a long shadow from the sun because light doesn't pass through solid objects. I don't have high hopes here, but with the kid look just as cool after the Tesla test. Cool, but that wasn't the only shot. I actually hit the brakes. That was on autopilot. The cameras didn't even hit the brakes at all. The only thing still was his pants. That was about it. And now the LiDAR had taken another W. The next test would see if the cars could spot the kid under a torrential downpour made up. Too much fun. This is really interesting. See, the Tesla can see the kid, but as soon as it starts raining, the kid is gone. And it was similar in the LiDAR car, where you first got a clear image of the kid and the shadow. Once we started the hose, you see all the water going in. LiDAR might struggle here. Okay, here we go. And as the wall of water started, LiDAR seemed to not slow down at all. The last possible second. Another W. Now we just need the rain to stop. You know what I mean? Rain dances. Rain just back up. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Now the LiDAR had surprised me. It was time to see if Tesla could as well. Oh boy. Sadly, it did not. And though I did everything I could, yeah, no longer with us. So it was on to the penultimate rectify, where we had 6 of the brightest lights that money could buy, simulating a sunset or sunrise, or a trucker road out in the bright light. With these lights, cars from detecting the kid. Blinding trucker light test, let's go. The LiDAR could immediately see much more than my eyes could. The lights turned on. Oh, that's a bright light. Question remained, see the kid. Come on, LiDAR. And it did it, no problem. Always waiting for the today. It gives me every time. That's very bright. Time, blinded by the light. And it's true, these lights were so bright, I wouldn't have seen this kid on my own. And at this point, I really doubted that the Tesla could either. But when it pulled to a stop. Okay, stop for the kid with the bright light. A W for the Tesla. And that W meant these were the scores headed into the biggest brick wall Ultimate meant. Now, scientific papers have actually been written on this exact scenario, debating theoretically what the Tesla would do. We were here once and for all to silence all the debates with cold hard tape. Alright, so far it's perfect, and Tesla is 3 for 5. As far as I'm concerned at this point, this one's the only one that matters. Alright, hit it. Now, as you can see, as a human driver, while that looks sort of convincing, image processing in our brains is advanced enough that we pick up on minor visual inconsistencies and we wouldn't hit it. As for the LiDAR, it isn't looking at what image is printed on the wall. So this sort of just looks like a wall, which will make this the easiest test of the day. And as I suspected, handled it with no problem. So the question was, would the Tesla detect and stop for this Wile E. Coyote-style painted wall that was time to get another child staring at nothing and doing what might be his last minutes on Earth? The one way to test that, I thought. I was actually supposed to go, but I chickened out. Oh! Car may not know it's a wall. I know it's a wall. Everything in your body says, don't drive into a wall. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. And so I steeled myself and accelerated the Tesla up to 40 miles an hour. And as the wall crept closer and closer without moving an inch, the question was if the Tesla would detect it in time to step on the brakes. And it turned out... So I can definitively say, for the first time in the history of the world, Tesla's optical camera system would absolutely smash through a fake wall without even a slight calculated race. My heart could have been out of my chest. Turns out my Tesla's more Wile E. Coyote and less road running. Sorry, little fella. Looks like hand to hand. Not sure that... That question was, if Tesla would have time to step on the brakes.
Track position is good.
Temps are coming up.
Copy, copy.
Explain what's going on in this game. There will be 2 people in this game, a runner and a tigger. The goal of the runner is to push the in this round, Steph Exotic will be the runner and Jalen Garcia will be the tigger. There will be a 10-minute head start. After the minutes is over, Jalen Garcia can ask where I am at any time, and if he finds me before the hour has passed, the game will then immediately begins again. Explain that they are necessary.
Plenty of space ahead. Okay, let's go push.
So track clear ahead.
Good to go.
Come on, let's please have a good lap, even though there's a Max Verstappen in front. Stations along the way, so the trip would cost 13 tokens, and I only have 10. To get to the station,
Didn't get out of the way.
Seriously?
Yeah, okay.
Sergeant, you're one time that you're going to choose through, and of course you decide to slow Piastri up.
Yeah, P2 currently.
And yet Piastri, it
This
doesn't
lap
go
time is
last.
good.
At least Piastri and Sainz know how to get out of the way for Sargent, and yet he still goes slower. I swear to God, thank you. I was about to say, not again, Sargent.
Yeah, currently P1.
Things are looking good.
Sonoda? Fuck! They're gonna get done for. Oh, this race is gonna be top 4 and 5. Right, well, I managed the sprint. I'll simulate the race.
Now, wasn't that a seriously good drive from Carlos Sainz?
It was a truly excellent win, with everything working together for the team and driver.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now, the Spaniard adding another to his record.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but it was a thrilling weekend here for us all at the Australian Grand Prix. Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race, but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that's about that for this weekend here in Melbourne.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.
Bitch. Yes. P1, P3, P1, P3, P1, P3, P1, P3. Pipi un café, Pepe un Coca-Cola. Ooh. They're coming for the Red Bull. They no longer be in the negatives, please. Thank the Lord, we are no longer in the negatives. I'll just have to spend it all on, like, just getting more stuff. That's 1 million. Oh. Why do these subs have to be so expensive? You know what? Let's get researching. I can't be asked. We need researchers. We need to research. We don't have that long left of the season. I say that we still have half this season left. So. I'm just glad we're no longer in negatives. Right. Right. Oh, I've lied. Don't worry, guys, we're back in the negatives. So which teams are going to that right now? Apple. Oh, they put some mega upgrades in. Then we're going to simulate this race as well. This is where it's going to get more tough as well. This will be.
Hello, and a very warm welcome as we prepare for the Dutch Grand Prix. The previous race saw Carlos Sainz top the podium after a tremendous drive. Can he maintain his winning ways with another good outing this weekend? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hope the teams took full advantage of practice. It's time for qualifying.
Good overtaking spots at Zandvoort are few and far between, so there's a lot of pressure to get qualifying just right. Drivers will be hoping for good downforce from their car setup to keep them on the track through the long sweeping corners.
Now there's been a bit of talk about Sergio Perez of late. How's he going to be feeling, do you think?
They were looking pretty sharp in practice and setting good lap times, so they're probably feeling fairly confident now. But a good practice time doesn't always guarantee a strong qualifying outcome.
Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
This is just a big quick recap. I'm literally going to skip all of it. I did see the bit. No.
It's a tremendous atmosphere once again here in Zandvoort, with 72 laps awaiting the drivers here today.
Zandvoort's highly banked corners make it one of the more unusual Grand Prix circuits. Dutch driver Max Verstappen won with a dominant lead here in 2021, driving the home fans to a frenzy as he did.
To carry speed through the steep banking of Zandvoort, teams will need to be loading downforce onto their cars this weekend. Zandvoort has the second shortest lap time of the whole F1 season. The track tolerates no mistakes. Race day has arrived, and the time has almost come for these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel. Now that's a really fantastic result for the Williams driver.
Incredible. That was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy absolutely spot on.
Pure elation there as the driver regroups with a team that works so hard to see this moment. With such a strong performance from Piastri, there's no denying that he's earned that place on the podium today.
What a great way to take their third win this year. They've definitely found their form.
A sea of smiles all around.
Where's Max? He actually lapped Max. You almost doubled Red Bull's points. Oh, Soundbar and Tacitide. Oscar Piastri, Oscar Piastri, trees. I like trees. I like trains. Good. We're still in negatives. All these people's contracts are ending. You're happy. Have you for 3 seasons? He's happy. Who else? You. Oh. Why didn't it load then? Seriously? He's happy, he's almost staying here for a few more seasons. Grab development. Actually just keeps developing every day. Come on. Let's go. Loads of issues. So I don't actually these. So where's that on the foot? Oh, we're going to items here. How bad is this upgrade? How bad is it? Sorry. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to. Which all we need is just a massive patch of money, like 6 million. When we're chilling, we're fun. We can just get 6 million. We can just get 6 million. We'll be loving it. Alright, you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we can stay leaving the constructors. Alright, guys enjoy facilities. Not that bad. Yeah, we need to see before we end soon. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. See you.